It's understood, like South America at the time too, for Dota 2, didn't have great infrastructure for a lot of these guys. They didn't have the boot camps, they didn't have the secure lines, and so they were used to, having to reconnect if there was a really terrible, rainstorm or whatnot. It's pretty interesting. There it is, though. There's our first blood. It's a good start here for Qhali on the top lane, and not so great here for Vitali.
Yeah, they just constantly harassed him. I'm running dangerously low on regen here. They have no more HP regen on Spearbreaker or Brewmaster on this lane. So all this harassment, it's starting to add up, and there's still plenty of mana on the Skywrath and CK.
I mean, there it is, his Reality Rift. Casbolny tries to just get a little space, but nope, he is just tribute to this lane again. Now Vitali not looking too great, because again, you just keep spamming out these spells. Another click, and that's a double kill for Prada. So that's 3 kills in 1 lane so far. That feels awful if you're Infinity.
Oh, our thread's completed. I don't know how much you can focus on this lane anymore. They keep running here and trying to play for it, but you gotta try and win mid and bottom, I think, at this point.
I mean, Lumiere's doing pretty well in terms of CS. He's top of it currently, 29-4. But I feel like, ooh, okay, there was a Prada there. Just a constant murder spree. Murder circus, I guess, with that music up here.
I mean, there's still the Earth Spirit. He's coming in. This Brewmaster's in trouble already.
Yeah, they're trying to slow down. They've got the roll forward. It connects. Another hit or so should be able to do it. And yeah, it's just another dead Vitali. Michael has to hightail it out.
Okay, I said dying every 80 seconds is not a good thing. He died within 50 seconds this time by Leshrac. Good thing that Disruptor was nearby. But yeah, we can see the focus now towards the mid lane starting to increase as Kotaro is going to lane 1v2 up top, and he's going to be completely fine on CK. He's got, half of the components for his armlet already.
Faker taking a lot of damage, plus the silence. Yep.
Just in time there by Skywrath. Right place, right time. Stops him there. He tried to blink out, but nah.
Oh. A little bit of silver lining is that Gartic will be able to soak some late levels right in this mid lane for a little bit. But top lane, Vitali, this is going to be death number how many now?
We're up to 5.
Ouch.
We are up to 5 in 7 minutes. He's going for a record here. It's not a good record. I don't think the pairing is nice at all.
See how Lumiere's got that sixth sense. His team's like, yeah, that Skywrath not showing up. You probably don't want to be there. So Nostal shows up. It's a regen room. It's going to get snapped up by Michael. And it's going to get just handled over here as Leo Style and Prada chase after. Now Faker is silenced. This could be potentially very, very dangerous. Goes for the Sonic Wave. And Ghost managed to finish off Leo Style.
Gets a bonus kill as well. Gets the courier.
Yeah. But he's kind of in no man's like, oh, can you get another courier now? Faker's like, yeah, no, we're not pushing our luck here. As you can see Gartic, the slow, the silence, the arcane seal, the kick back. They're like, all right, well, we might not be able to get who we want, but maybe we can get ourselves a support kill as just a little consolation prize. In fact, that's looking like to be the case.
That was very nice for Queen, though, getting that big kill on the Leshrac and getting his courier as well with the same ulti, getting tons of gold and gonna build him a little busy up to now on Brew 23. So, ooh, that is rough, man. Not even getting a full creep wave farm per death.
Compared to the 57 and 8 over on the Underlord, who is getting ganked though now, so that'll help a little bit. We'll slow him down just a bit. Lumiere, get himself a kill, propelling him closer and closer to the desert, but they're amassing over in this mid lane. They want this tower.
Yeah, it's good
waiting
grouping.
Around the rune spot. They're going to try to put a little pressure over onto Faker. It's a haste rune. And Gartic, he's trying to snap it up, but Prada will not let him. So they'll get themselves not only the rune, but 2 kills. And now their attention can move over to the mid tower.
This is so good by Kotaro as well. Early activate.
I'm just concerned that the enemy team feels like it's a little bit farther along. So it's not really going to matter so much. Although, Frank, again, down at the bottom lane, is going to click. Look at these Power Ranger TPs coming out, though. They're immediately going to respond, land the stun over onto Lumiere, plus the roll. Big Sonic Wave coming into effect. It might be losing Leo Style, but they've already lost Lumiere. They're going to lose Faker, too, perhaps? No, he's still alive. Just barely. They can see him. They have the Vision Curie rolling. Nice play here by Gartic trying to block him, but they have the Urn Charge, and they get the kill. Do they die for Gartic, though, is the question. They're thinking about it. They've got the creeps here, but they should be very happy to turn around that gank.
Pretty hard for the Underlord. It would have been a big kill because he had TP cooldown, but they immediately get punished for this. Too close to tower.
Man, what a big whack from Frank there.
Underlord, when people start dying near him, you know, it gets a lot of damage with those auto attacks.
Yeah.
And we see Kotaro as well with his big damage, getting a kill on Gardic here as he comes through the portal to push bottom tower.
And again, we like this.
Portal mid.
They're already getting dragged over towards this mid lane because they have Vitaly and they have Faker. Looks like Vitaly, this poor Brewmaster, just can't do a thing this game. So they take the tower. He still even hasn't been able to use Split yet.
It makes sense to me to see a CK teleport all around in portals, extra illusions. Always nice against this team.
Ooh, they see Qhali, but they are making this rotation over just in case. They'll get the glimpse play off. Do they still try to go for this? So Vitaly needs to be careful. They have a Yules, my friend. They're going to roll right on, and you're not going to get to split, especially when they just burst you down. They'll end up getting the kill on Qhali. Michael nearby. He's putting some more damage over onto that Underlord, but the chase is on.
He has a lot of damage with his auto attacks. Bottom lane, though, they're split pushing because they realize there's a lot of heroes around top. So let's try and split them up. Queen doing the right thing. Has to be careful not to get caught, though. Pretty deep.
Yasha, they're going down. They've chased them. Oh, the stun. That's a very dead Queen of Pain. Another fight. Looks like it's about to break out. They have themselves Lumiere. There's going to be a charge forward from Michael, but a nice Pit of Malice holding everyone in place. Followed up. They should be able to kill Lumiere. They're going to be able to grab Michael, too. And Vitaly, he just hightails it out. He says, I cannot be here. I cannot add another death onto my score.
They're attempting to split up the map a bit because they know they're too weak.
Player, you always feel real bad about it, though, if you're the one being glimpsed back.
Unlord could just ulti back in again, you know, just use teleport number 2. It's fine. But they're gonna let go of the bottom tier 1. So first structure down for Infinity here. The squad managed to take one tower out, and that gives them a little bit of access here to some enemy ancients.
Oh, that's a dead Vitaly again.
0, 9, and 1. This poor guy, he can't catch a break.
Yeah, he's gonna probably be a little tilted after all this. Kotaro finding himself guarded, but immediately... Never mind.
Dodges the glimpse.
Really nicely done from Kotaro.
Yeah, the Phantasm. And meanwhile, Faker gets caught as well.
Oh, Faker.
The shield rune. No, not in time. He could almost have protected him.
Oh, there's... Did they see Michael? I was thinking that they were gonna...
Oh
yeah, especially when they click the courier like that. Ooh, did it deliver in time?
He got it.
All right, there it is.
Just barely got the Daedalus risk.
They're making their way over. They're dropping the gate. Devil finding himself Gardic is immediately going to get sent back. Kotaro, though, gets knocked out over here onto the side. The silence coming into play, though, with the Sonic. There it is. There's finally a dead Kotaro as Qhali's trying to roll away. That glimpse coming in handy as Leo style. Now he's left to force and fight with all of these heroes. He's gonna go use some Yules, try to get some more damage over onto Michael. Maybe Lumiere trying to do whatever he can, but he's left all alone. There's too much damage, and they'll get the kill on the Leo style.
I'm honestly amazed that they make the call to just get out there. I mean, yeah, you're AcatSuki, but it's greedy to start the Roche without a fight.
They're positioned all around. We'll slow down. Lumiere first. Got that Heaven's Halberd. There it is. There's the split for Vitaly this time around. There's going to be the Phantasm charging right through over onto Kotaro as they glimpse back over onto Frank. Faker, though, just gets immediately obliterated. Frank sitting very, very low. Looks like he might be able to survive with that Glimmer Cape as they take down Vitaly. The chase is on. Qhali's got his eyes on Gardic over on the side. And just move him around a little bit and finish him off as now Michael... They throw down the gate, they interrupt it with the Yules, waiting patiently, and the only one who's alive at the end of the day is Lumiere for the side of Infinity.
They just don't have a clean target they can go on and burst.
They have too much of like a glass cannon with Lumiere with everything that he's up to. Like, he does lots of damage, but he just gets immediate. All right, the jump forward again, trying to take down Kotaro, but he's the one with the Aegis. He doesn't really care. It's now Frank. He's very far forward. It's already popped the pipe and the Crimson. It's going to be the split. Faker going too far forward, though. He's going to be the first one to fall. As now Frank getting continuously hit by Vitaly, but just not enough to finish him off. As now Lumiere gets caught. He'll be the next to die. And the roll over onto Vitaly, plus that Ancient Shield to kick back. But they have to be careful because Qhali gets in there. Oh, no, he manages to stay alive thanks to that Ghost Scepter, but he's going to get dragged right back again. So he may be the only one who falls right now as they get themselves mega creeps on the side of AcatSuki.
It's just rolling in place over and over, but not getting anywhere. It's like a bad dream for the Earth Spirit, but sadly...
I know, his team's still really winning pretty hard. I don't think it's that bad of a dream.
Oh, his team is doing great.
They just call GG.
Yeah, GG.
They realize they can't do anything at this point.
Yeah, and Prada gonna give away a little kill on himself there as the game is over anyway. Just down fixing his KDA, I guess, to 7-2 and 17 instead of 7-1 and 17. But what a bit unlucky, but at least getting the pull allows him to try and farm under tower and not have to go too far out on CK.
I do like this rotation though coming out from Prada. He's like, okay, we're not getting enough done in this bottom lane. What can we do top? How can I be of help? So they're gonna go use that homing missile over onto Lumiere. Double in position, and that's gonna be a core kill with a good rotation coming out from Prada.
That's fantastic, and immediately back to his own lane on Prada, so has his impact back to bottom lane, and top lane runes, power runes are incredibly important for both Lina and the Queen of Pain here. And Queen already spending her TP to go refill some mana in base and then TPing out to lane again, whereas Leo Style is ready for those side lane rotations.
Yeah, look at this. Both the supports on either side making this rotation. Although, there it is. I told you, he didn't need to have the rotation.
Oh boy. Yeah, that was a misplay though. He didn't use his magic wand on the Queen and he got way too close. But that is so painful for him.
Won't be able to get the deny on the Arcane, but it's looking like perhaps they can get a kill on Gardic. It's moving pretty fast, but with that slow, that's definitely a dead disruptor. So Leo's not gonna be feeling real good right now. He's got 2 kills under his belt. He's got lane superiority. Everything's looking good for him currently.
And even Power, the Razor, can just safely push this together with his IO behind him. And meanwhile, bottom though.
Oh, the blink away. She's swift, but oh man, just to get out of the static storm too. And they're gonna go for the reload over to Leo Style. He's trying his best, but they do manage to get the vision on her. So this is looking like a dead Leo Style.
Yeah, that's going to be a kill, and while they did pop the Sven ulti pretty early there, they can still transition this into a Roche immediately, still have half the duration, and I doubt that we're going to see Infinity able to contest it, really. As of course, they do get the backup kill. The Wisp did reload from somewhere, and they found the spot they reload from, so...
I'm curious at any moment.
Oh, they can go on Sven right now. They have some vision on him, but they're too far away. If he comes up for a creep wave, they can stun him. The greedy
hiding, looking for... Yeah, he's very greedy. Laguna Blade's gonna get used, and that'll be the BKB. In comes the reload. Over onto the back lines, they'll find Qhali. Get him cleaned up. Prada still left behind, probably going to be the next one to fall. Does use the call down, tries to buy himself a bit more time, not gonna be able to do it. So they end up losing both supports on the side of AcatSuki.
The problem is they look for a pick-off, but they don't do it with the chain stun heroes.
Base.
Yeah, the gem is...
I say that as Prada just, you know, over here on the side. Do.
Yeah, he has a ward, so he feels safe for now, but it's only a matter of time before Gardic makes his way over to check that cliff as well.
Oh, they found themselves the Brewmaster. Frank, he was trying to get the split off, but nope, not going to be able to do it. Who expects to spend that deep in the trees just hunting, right?
Okay, they're going for the Wisp, the reload play. Again, it's going to cost them the Wisp's lives here.
Oh, they brought both of them back. All right, maybe they can turn this into something more. As now, they've already used the BKB. They go for the Light Strike array, trying to get as much physical damage out as possible. Drag back. Lumiere's here, though. Oh, my God. He is just trying to get the final fleet hits off, and he manages to get it with Qhali being over on the side. Prada, yeah, look at that tip. Just like, thanks, Qhali. You enabled us to kill your core. Yeah, immediately regret my decision. Oh.
Yeah, against any other hero, body blocking to try and save you.
Be so careful moving around this map because Infinity not going to give you any quarter with this lineup.
These wards are amazing right now for Infinity. They got great control on the map, and they're finding bottom as well. Frank just wants to farm.
This is not looking great here for Frank. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to maybe. Oh, the cleave damage though, the pandas. Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, that damage is pretty absurd right now. Sven level 24, buffed up by a Wisp as well. Just absolutely murders the Brewlings in 3 hits. That's a fast takedown.
Blink on him.
I like that he goes immediately back towards mid as well. Just playing active Dota, looking for a gyrocopter. Can't find him.
Yeah, and get some creeps that he's also farming along the way. That's efficiency, baby.
He's flying ahead towards his level 25 here. Gonna be a fantastic timing for him. Yeah, it looks like with the refresher now on Razor as well, the Infinity squad is feeling very confident and might go high ground even with this Aegis hero mid.
Yeah, they got the MKB on Sven too, and this is not looking like... Okay, yeah, they managed to get the pandas up, but the cleave, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
Vitaly's got to feel pretty good about this. Like, it sucks not being able to play your hero, doesn't it?
Brewmaster's the cursed hero of this series. Don't pick Brew.
The leap forward, they're gonna just rip apart Prod. Throw out a Chaos Bolt over onto Lumiere. Try to drag back over to Vitaly. Not gonna be enough though to actually kill Lumiere because they have this Io. Qhali running for his life, but he's just getting sapped of all of that damage. Now Leo style, he's so slow. He's trying to climb his way back into the base. Is going to be able to do it, but they'll end up losing Qhali over in the corner. Prod is trying to fight with Faker. You are not gonna be able to do that, my friend. That's all 4 heroes dead. On the side of AcatSuki.
Die back on Jaro as well.
Back.
Yeah, they buy back, but only 2 of them alive. They gotta wait for Brewmaster, but what can he even do here?
They don't even have the soul bind, so they can't even like. And they don't have the Laguna either.
Yeah, the Sven still has Aegis. This is just all despair for them. We're trying to do what he can, but if he gets a little bit too close, he'll get blinked again.
I mean, they've got the soul bind and the Laguna. They could try to at least burn the Aegis, but that puts them in a very awkward position. Yeah. Look at that. Doesn't even matter. I was like, yep, I got you, bro. Don't worry. Yeah. Look at the tips coming out, too.
Michael got the Holy Locket and the mech there, just saving him.
No problem. This is looking like it's going to be Megas. They are going to have the CK up in about 12 seconds, but you still have Lumiere with this Aegis, with an Io, and this time it's going to be AcatSuki who called the GG.
Yeah, they know. They know when they're beat, and I respect it. I mean, this is completely over. Even though all the heroes are respawning, there's nothing you can do. Against Megas as well, this early in the game.
On the side of Vitaly, it's just going to be rip, right? So...
Well,
how does he want to play? Well, he goes for the Wild Axe.
He's going to go Wild Axe to spam, but he probably wants to get the board pretty early as well. And here we see the PA and the Jaro going for an early kill attempt.
Got the Blood Grenade, the Dagger, and they're moving pretty fast here. Still going to be a very dead battalion. This is a guy that already had a rough game number 1. Although on the flip side of this, you know, Gyrocopter also just very low. Does have that.
Getting brought down low enough to get killed yet. Gardic is looking for a glimpse here though on Devil.
They've got it. Qhali doing the best that he can, trying to get this to his advantage. So we'll be able to go throw him back just a little bit. This meta is chasing down Devil's forced to go and use that Fairy Fire. Uses those 1 charges, but it's just not enough.
Yeah, he pings out the ward. The ward gave vision around the corner, so he couldn't get away. And the glimpse, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. He's gonna get it.
And this is gonna be another kill going towards the side of Infinity.
Fantastic start here for Lumiere as well then. So PA got the first blood top, but now TB with the double kill bottom as well. Both the carries off to a very nice start. Sending out the extra tangles, and he is suffering because of this. This time that he could be CSing now.
TP coming out though, rotation from Qhali. Looking to put some slow over onto Vitaly, get the lift up right into that rocket. There's the avalanche though, might be able to turn this round over onto Prada. Can they get the kill first? Yes, they will be able to. And now Prada, not looking like he's going to be able to survive this, but Michael's sitting very low too. They made a rotation here with Gardic. Need another couple hits. It's looking a little close. Qhali's going to survive. Kotaro continuing to get some of these clicks off. We'll get a nice glimpse back over onto Kotaro, and he'll go back to just cleaning up this Qhali.
Oh, where is it? It was denied by an illusion from the Terrorblade, is what happened. Sneaky, sneaky. No wisdom for you.
Pressure being placed over on Frank. The toss right back into the arms of Lumiere. He's on a killing spree.
Yeah, Lumiere with a fantastic start, and gonna use this meta as well to both farm and push into the tower as well. So really nice getting all these kills for him.
Do you spot out the rotation though coming out from Gardic and Michael? Get the glimpse back on 1, but Prada should be able to finish him off. Trying to get some body blocks into play. And they'll be able to get it, secure themselves a double damage room for Leo style.
Ooh, DD run on Puck with coil ready. This could be a way to bring down the Terrorblade. Something is up here.
And there's just 2 supports sitting in that mid lane right now. So yeah, something's got to be going on.
Oh no.
Same thing with the PA, right? PA sitting pretty close to the tower.
He doesn't know.
Realizing Faker's not there.
He's sticking around.
Gonna open up the Dream Coil. They've got the rock coming in hot here, and it's just a very dead Terrorblade. Middle lane, though, they're going to find themselves Qhali, get themselves a little pick off because Faker wasn't able to find anything top. He's going to try to battle off with Vitaly for a little bit, but...
The Beastmaster is putting on some hurt on Kotaro here. He has ulti available, and Disruptor is coming close.
Gyro's here, though. Prada's making his way over. Gonna be able to dodge behind the tower. Maybe try to clear up some of this. More teleports coming out. Puck is here. Waning Rift. Couple clicks. A nice pick off, and on the back line, Michael's still here. Needs to be careful. Same thing goes though for Kotaro because Faker also crept his way up. They got themselves a kill on Gardic.
Well, they finally bring down that PA, getting the Queen ulti on him, but they lose 2 heroes in the process.
They're just gonna waltz away, but looks like Faker should be able to get there first. Gets himself a shield rune for his portal. And Leo Styles gonna have to go see if there's anywhere else that he can play. A little bit of a hop though in the back lines at the top lane. Prada dive bomb coming out. Qhali throwing out that Fade Bolt. I don't think he's gonna be able to keep the Gyrocopter alive as there are 4 heroes right now. Buyback. Oh boy. All right, they want to fight this for sure. You see Devil has teleported over. He's just sapping all that damage from Qhali. They get the kill on Kotaro fighting on the back lines. Gets himself Gardic. If a couple of these hits off, would love to get another kill behind his belt. And while this is going down, they'll turn their attention to the tower. The meta was up on Lumiere, though, so he's already taken it. Not much mana left on Leosta. He's not going to be able to do too much as Michael turns very hairy for a moment.
Only living because he has max level on that blink. Well, also that and strength talent, but no point in Shadow Strike means he can quickly keep blinking out to safety. Bottom Arcane Rune.
A little bit of a glimpse play, but now Gardic is left all alone, so he is not going to like that as the lift over onto the Queen of Pain. Gonna try to lock her down. Sonic Wave gets used in place. It gets a steal from Qhali as he turns it right back to her. Not going to be able to quite finish off as Michael also now trying to run away, but he cannot escape. That was very close on that Queen of Pain.
Yeah, very close to getting the kill.
90 hit points. Whew.
Close to getting the kill, but does force her out, so they're taking the most that they can here, getting some tower damage. Probably not going to finish up the tower, but still, this is some fantastic ganks happening right now by them. And just looks like AcatSuki are playing more active. Like I said, they are the team that has to do this. Talked about it during the draft. They have the stress and pressure on them that the later the game goes, this Terrorblade takes over. Leo Style has vision on Lumiere. He's super low.
He's so low. That's actually such a disaster. They dropped the Static Storm, but Static Storm for what, honestly? You've already lost your core. Okay, Faker does show up, but he doesn't have anything really for spells and clicks at this time, so... Yeah, while this is going on, there's a roar, because they're chasing after Qhali in this mid lane. They're trying to use the Wild Wing to their advantage. Dagger gonna go right back, dragged into the arms of Leo Style, who's waiting.
This PA just joining fights early is really nice. This is again Kotaro playing the way that he did in the first game. I just see him running places and kind of feeding.
I was about to say, I would like to see, like, again, you're saying Queen's making these moves, but... oh boy, Michael just, man, he might have pooped himself a little bit there for half a second, but Static Storm's gonna get dropped over onto Kotaro. He still has the Aegis, though. Leo Style not gonna be as lucky. That's a great just Sonic Wave coming into play. Qhali, call down. Kotaro trying to fight through it, but they have the ward. He's locked into place. He's not gonna be able to survive this. As now it looks like the rest of the side of AcatSuki on the run. And this should easily translate into a mid tower, maybe even a little bit more.
That was never going to work for the PA.
Oh, they're going for Qhali. Faker wants this. He tries to go with the steal, tries to throw it right back at her. I don't think he's going to survive this, though. Nah.
He gets run down. The PA blinking a TB under tier 2 tower. Like, TB has 31 base armor, and then he has 5 armor.
Great play coming out from the side of Infinity. That was a misplay coming out from AcatSuki.
Yeah, they got punished for diving a little bit too deep there, for sure. But yeah, the Greaves, he's just playing tempo. Rubik, curious among everyone, what is this?
I mean, that is the person that you want to tank the gank, honestly. You don't want it to be your PA.
Yeah, better than her, for sure. They still find him, though.
Oh, the glimpse back! Kotaro, this is not looking good for him as there are so many heroes here wanting to murder him.
What a good blink in by Faker there. They get a tip over on the Queen of Pain for blindly blinking in straight into Fog of War, finding the PA. That was to safety, and PA only 100 gold away. Gonna finish up her BKB as well with next camp here. Roche will respawn in 30 seconds right now, so you gotta get to
the gate.
Ooh.
There's a lot of people in here, though. Qhali's gonna walk right into the Terrorblade, into an avalanche, tossed up into the air. This is a nice quick pick-off for the side of Infinity. Now, AcatSuki on the run, don't want to get caught by that glimpse.
They're looking for more. Faker's
they would love
chasing.
to get their hands on Leo Style. Trying to get a little bit more space away, has a blink. Try to go for the glimpse back, though, over onto Frank. He's got the Lotus Orb on him, he's got the Greaves, but they're just doing so much damage. feels like he's not going to be able to escape. He will fall. Only 3 alive on the side of AcatSuki as they're saying, all right, guys, let's go grab this Roche.
Yeah, that is a very...
That's a big deal, though. He's not going to have it for this next fight as Kotaro with the blur starts moving forward.
Unless it's a bait, and now they fight instead, Moxie. This is 5 head.
Could be a bait. Could indeed be a bait, because there's all the 5 heroes. They're going to be able to spot out Faker. Jumping onto the back lines immediately. Beautifully done by Michael with that avalanche. They take out both the supports instantly, and they're going to try to finish off the tower. Looks like they'll be able to do the BKB coming in handy now for Kotaro, as Frank also trying to just run away. So they'll turn their attention to Devil. He somehow manages to stay, but no, he will end up dying. It's a triple kill now for Kotaro, and they're still on the hunt. They really want Lumiere. He still has the Sunder up, he still has the Aegis. He's still got quite a bit going on, but he is going to get just held into place, and that'll be the first death. Again, coming back up, he still has the Sunder. They'll immediately jump on him. Those hits, those bashes, everything. Big hits, big crits, and that is just a very dead Terrorblade. Wasn't even able to get the Sunder off, and honestly, I'm not sure if he would have survived that anyways.
Here's the thing. Cheese in that fight, but TB still has the cheese. I think now he dropped it. Now it's on Beastmaster. But
yeah, okay, let's
look at Queen
replay.
here. Queen doesn't have the cheese at this point, and she gets a beautiful jump. They kill 2 heroes, and then immediately after, or shortly thereafter, she gets jumped by the PA.
Qhali is dead, and they're going after Michael now too. Nice lift up. Does have himself the Ghost Scepter. Faker. Kotaro, he's not looking too healthy. He's going to try to man fight against him. Oh my god, the crits! It's real! They managed to get the kill. There's another avalanche here from Michael. We'll be able to finish off PA, but not before she gets the kill on Faker.
Dude, fake territory. She does have the blur, so she can get really close to the enemy, though.
She's gonna walk. Oh, look at this, look at this. It's like, I don't know if I want to show myself to Faker. Getting so close. Silence immediately. The roar. Oh, Kotaro. Oh, this is not looking good for him. With the BKB, though, he's going to try to fight. He's going to jump in onto the backline. So slices Gardic into pieces. Turns his attention now over to Michael, but the Ghost Scepter going to buy him a little bit more time. The Lotus getting placed over onto Kotaro. He's going to leap away. It's going to be Frank who takes a lot of damage, but in the backline with the Dream Coil, Leo style, manages to clean up and get a kill.
Buyback on Disruptor running towards the fight. Looks like...
Another 33 seconds before this Roche respawns. We'll send over one of the boars, do a little bit of scouting.
Oh, this is tough. This is really painful, though. Like, these illusions are shredding mid, and everyone is just waiting for Roche.
Leo style blinking forward, manages to let Dream Coil over onto 2 as Kotaro jumps onto the backlines, gets rid of Vitaly immediately. But Faker chasing after Kiri goes for the Sonic Wave. They'll finish off Kiri. Kotaro's used the BKB Prada. Looks like he's going to get taken down. They're going to reset a little bit as they both have buybacks, but there's so much damage being used on Faker. He will indeed die. No buyback on him. More buybacks coming out. Michael Gardic now going to get chased down. Oh my god, Kotaro! He does so much damage. He's going to be stunned for half the second. He's going to go right back in, and there's the rampage.
Holy. Yeah, they may have split pushed the range tracks mid, but I don't think it matters because you have 4 heroes dead, no buyback, rampage over on that bottom instead. Instead of sticking around. Meanwhile, though, the 5-man Rat Dota, ooh, they could go in and just invade.
No one expects the double smoke. Leo style. Look at this positioning. Gonna get the jump immediately over onto the puck, and he is just absolutely tested. Get the call down.
That's buyback.
We'll slow them up a little bit, but they will buy back on puck. So they're looking for another initiation. The rest of the team, though, Dream Coil does connect over onto Vitaly and Michael, so it was a worthwhile buyback. Those daggers flying out. Kotaro just dishing this damage. He gets himself a double kill.
4,000 damage crits with the DD rune as well. That is a very high number there from PA. Probably the highest damage.
But he does get blown up right away.
Yeah, you gotta hope that you survive.
All right, there's the avalanche, the initiation. There's a toss back onto Kotaro. They've got lots of damage.
He can do it.
So we'll be able to go get the first life. A follow-up, there it is, that Disruptor ulti right on top of Kotaro. He needs help, he needs someone to keep him alive, and that's going to be the Rapier on the deck, because they'll turn this right back around, get themselves a kill on Prada. Chasing now after Devil's going to have to go use the cheese. Leo style going to try to teleport out, but they get the glimpse back over onto Frank.
Nobody took the Rapier.
My god.
They're calling for it. TB going back, has the Rapier instead of MKB, and they're going down mid.
Oh boy. All right, everybody has buyback, but that's a huge detriment to this PA right now. Devil walking forward, Eye of the Storm function.
Well, still no PA buyback, but that's everyone else at least. But they don't want to back, they want to keep going.
Can they hold for 30 is the question. Not with a toss back from Michael like that over onto Frank. There's a roar on top of everything, and they even go and use that static storm. PA buys back, but here it is. Qhali, he jumps in, he disintegrates Lumiere, and now Leo style poking away at the back ends. Michael's not looking great. Gardic trying to get away. They don't have any way to cancel out that TP though.
Oh, that clutch glimpsing back. They actually got survive.
Oh, can they get it? They got it. They got Michael. They do have buyback, though, on the side of Infinity. They have it for their TB, and they have it for their Tiny.
Oh, boy. Queen tried to go in for the race.
It's okay. They haven't seen it just yet.
Infinity have to make a move, and they're
wrapping. They're wrapping play. They see that Razor showing. They don't have their puck. They jump forward from Michael yet again into the Hex. And, okay, there it is. There's the Aeon, just buying them just a little bit more time as they're going to try to jump over onto the backside. But Devil, he's taking too much damage. He will immediately end up falling here as Leo style sees Faker, sees Vitaly. He's going to use the Dream Coil. Qhali, not quite sure how he wants to approach this just yet. He's waiting patiently. He's got the Lotus dagger spam coming out. Follow up. Vitaly looking a little bit low here, and they'll get the kill. There's going to be the buyback. Michael nullified off here on the side as Lumiere getting sliced away by Qhali. He's down. They will buy back, and he's going to try to get back into the fight. Is now Gardic running for his life. Qhali just giving more chase. Leo style looking for the opening. Not going to be able to quite find it. Oh, no, there he is. There's Gardic. Couple more clicks will do the trick, but everybody has buyback who just died on the side of Infinity.
That is such a big win for AcatSuki, though. They didn't finish.
Okay, they do have... All right, they ended up buying the refresher now for the Terrorblade.
Yeah, that's... I mean, it's something. I don't know how you're going to manage to defend this, though.
They got to do something. Like you said, they don't have themselves their Beastmaster at Lumiere. Waiting patiently. Qhali lifted up into the other. Follow-up, though, here coming out from Puck with that Nullifier over onto Faker. Can they finish him off is the question. So I know he is down. He's going to need to buy back. Qhali sitting a bit low. Again, still holding on to that Aegis. Still, it's going to be all right. The Go eats the cheese. They turn their attention to this Ancient. The call down, just slowing them down. And they're just focused, eyes on the prize. The BKB comes out, too. This is looking like we're going to see AcatSuki facing off with Vivo Keystars for the upper bracket final.
Wow, AcatSuki